How everybody doing today? My name is Malak. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit the sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Today we are going to be talking about Love at the Lockup Season 2, Episode 21. Secret Lives in Prison Wives. Let's jump right into it, people. Before I jump into it, let me give a thankful shout out to Maya Lovely Quickly for that super chat, and also Raspberry for the super chat. I duly appreciate you guys. But let's jump right into it. Quaylon and his sister gets into it at the dinner table. They didn't communicate for years. Well, basically they didn't communicate for 1 to 2 to 3 years. She didn't write him. They wasn't having any conversation. This is your sister, Quaylon. And Quaylon was looking at it like Chevelle was the only one that was there for him. He was saying, basically, where were you guys at when she was coming to visit me? And I heard the mom said a little outburst. She said, well, what about me? I was there too. He didn't even say nothing back to the mom. Quaylon, it's kind of a complicated situation. I like Quaylon and Chevelle. I like Quaylon. That's another brother. I like Quaylon. They cool people. But Quaylon, I can see where Quaylon is coming from. He's very like not undermining the situation, but he's very under the impression that the sister, the mom, nobody was really there for him, but they kept telling him, look, we was trying to be there for you. We were trying to give you money. But if you go back, Quaylon, and you can remember what your mom said about Chevelle was stopping your mom from coming to visit you because she felt like she needed to be the only one visiting you. Not nobody else needs to be taking up your visitations, which is kind of a messed up situation. I like Chevelle still at the end of the day, but it's, these are black people problems. Sometimes it happens, like sometimes it's happening in our community, especially we tend to argue over things that we can get over, so with that being said, let's just jump right into the next sentence that I want to put out there. He tells us his relationship also with Chi-Town. So Quaylon talks about how he's talking to this girl Chi-Town in front of the mom and the two sisters. He said, yeah, her name is Chi-Town, and the mom was like, is this a real cheat? Is this a real person? He's like, yeah, it's a real person, but we talk about stuff like our future things we could do together. Or I don't know if he was saying it from like future things that they would like to be doing, not together, but just separately. And all this stuff that he was just saying about Chi-Town, like he's gonna he's like getting insight from her. Basically, he said it's an intellectual conversation basically that he's getting from her. So honestly, if people would ask me like, would I do that? No, I wouldn't talk to no other female if I can't talk to my own woman. So no, I think that Quaylon is still under the young-minded impression of a 17 or 18-year-old of just freshly getting out. He wants to just live his life. He's not in a like he said. Chevelle talked to me about getting married and all this stuff. I don't want to do that right now. He said, man, I just got out. When he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense though. Like, you can't pressure anybody into basically marriage. You can't pressure people into getting married. One person might agree, the other person might not agree. Maybe they might not even be at the right type of time, and the timing might not be even right for them to even be married right now. Let these people grow together first. You first got to live with somebody for more than a year, I would say, before you get married. Marriage is not something you just rush into with these two. I would tell anybody that, and I would tell myself that. Don't rush in to get. I've done it before, and I won't go do that again. But we're not talking about me. But marriage is something very, very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very special, and it's very unique. So you can't just jump into any type of marriage thinking everything is going to be sweet and cookies, because it could be sour patches. But let's go to the next couple. Brittany's mother lost her apartment and she is staying at a motel. Now, what I was saying with this Brittany's mom situation, that she was in a hotel, she lost a lot of weight. She lost about like 10, 20 pounds, looked like 40 pounds, if that, because she was a little bit thicker than when the last time you guys seen her. She lost a lot of weight. And it's very scary, seeing her mom like that in that in the motel like that. She's looking bad, and Brittany, I think On the other hand, I don't think Brittany's supporting her habit. I think Brittany is trying to give her money to get a place. Like, she probably got her the motel. Brittany probably paid for the motel, but Brittany didn't give her money in her hand. You know, I know that for sure. I can tell you this: Brittany ain't gonna have her mama out on the streets. So if her mom lose the apartment, she gonna give her pay for a hotel. Look, mom, go over here to this hotel. And so when Brittany was going back to this hotel, she was like, man, this is bringing back bad memories. This is the same exact hotel I was at when my mom left me. I was on drugs. I've been, you know, she been touched in that hotel. I'm not gonna say those words on here because YouTube don't allow you to say that. But she was touched as a young kid there. So when she was almost having a flashback before she even opened the door and knocked on the door, just pulling up there, brought up bad memories for Brittany. You know, it was a trigger. It's like trauma, like that trauma never left her. So I just hope that Brittany's mom gets the right attention in the medical stuff that she needs to get. Like she needs to go to rehab. Like I'm happy Brittany said, look, mom, I will support you, but you got to go to rehab. I will 100% support you, but you need rehab. Basically what she was saying, you need to get off the painkillers. Very true. Mom, stay off the painkillers because Brittany and her family ain't going for that. They don't need you on that stuff because look what it's doing to you. You know, but our prayer to them and her family, you know. So let's go on to the next couple. Amber is working at a restaurant as a restaurant manager and hasn't dated anyone. Eva, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. But Amber is working as a manager, restaurant manager, which is a good thing, which is from what she used to do. But let's skip on to the next sentence because this is where it gets very tricky. Her mom has been released from prison. Uh-oh. Now look, wasn't her and her mom making 15 to 20,000 a week off of selling? You know what? And it's not a good thing to be gambling in that field, to be playing around with your life, selling, making fast money. All money ain't good money. That's all I'm gonna say. And that ain't the good money. When you gotta go hustle and make 15,000 to 20,000, and you just easily selling it like, oh, you're not thinking about the repercussions and stuff like that. Yeah, police is coming for sure. You making that much money now? See, I ain't know this girl was making that much money. But to be a restaurant manager, I'm happy for you to be a restaurant manager. Keep pursuing that. Don't get trapped back in because your mom's out. You got to put your mom on something like a job. Straight up. You got to help her out now with a job because y'all was both helping each other in the field of, I say, selling drugs. I'll just say it. And now Amber is on probation for a whole 20 years because of that. 20 years probation. That is so serious. I couldn't do 20 years of probation. Because one slip up, you could be driving past the red light, police pull you over, you going back for the same charge you got and a new one. Just off of that, it's gonna all come back, you know. So I'm more luck to Amber and her mama. I hope her mom gets a job. I hope they stop, you know what I'm saying, doing what they used to do and stay that way. I don't need Vince. And one more thing I was gonna say. Let's go back, rewind. Whoop. Now, I seen the plot that Amber and her mom were trying to do when she said this. The mom said, what happened to our plan? She said, well, that didn't work out. I said, whoa, hold up, pal. That's Gold Digger 101. Right there. When you say what happened to our plan and your mama just getting out of prison and she says that to you, don't you guys think that they was just trying to use Vince the whole entire time? And lucky enough, he got out that situation and she did. And lucky enough, Amber got out of it because she didn't like what she seen with Vince. It was something Vince did that she didn't like. I'm not gonna speak on that. That was a long time ago. They did what they did and they over with. I'm happy for both of them. Go their separate ways. Sometimes it's best to be away from somebody who could cause you so much toxic. But let's go to the next couple. Here we go. Michael missed his court date because he overslept. But Michael, let me bring you back to reality, my brother. It's time to what's the word I'm looking for? It's time to grow up. And it's another thing. I have to chew you out because simple fact, you miss your whole court date about your kids get the custody rights. Don't you know how many man out here would go to a court date to try to gain any type of custody of their kids, whether if it's part-time or, you know, full-time custody, or guardianship, whatever. For you to not take that serious and be in the hotel sleeping with this girl, I mean, you could have let that waited to the next day. You could have kept talking to her and waited to the next day instead of sitting up there, oh, I need it now, I need it now. Because that's kind of how you looked at like somebody that was very needy, that they needed so much that you'd have missed your own court date to see if you was going to gain custody of your kids or have custody. I don't support that, Michael. And you need to get dragged for that because of simple fact. You should know better. You a grown man, my buddy. You's a grown man. You got to come on with that, man. Like, it's other man out here that's looking up to you just because you own a TV show, and for you to react like how you did. Oh, I'm just waking up. You had cigarette packs in the room, empty beer cans, and all types of stuff. That hotel looked like a whole slumber party. And you woke up in it. Didn't even care to clean up. What was the... And I'm like, did you just hit the girl and she left? It looked like a one-night stand. You just missed your court date for a one-night stand. Literally, a one-night stand, because she was nowhere to be found the next morning. I know you woke up and was like, where is she at? The camera, the producer is here. Oh, y'all come on in. Man, you done messed up. And now you got to pay the piper. Pay the piper, because I ain't gonna lie to you. She looking like she gonna get full custody. Sarah looking like she gonna get full custody of them kids because you have prior history. Already been to prison. Now you missing court dates? That's not a good look, Michael. But next couple, we gonna come back to you later. Destiny wants to live her best life before returning back to prison. Destiny and stupid Sean. I'm about sick of Destiny and stupid Sean. Because now Sean want to listen to his homeboy at work, which is the brother, but he didn't want to listen to the Spanish brother. I'm like, when the Spanish brother was telling you straight up, one of your best friends at work, your co-workers is telling you, look, this girl here, after your Spanish homeboy seen her in the bar, he said, yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think this gonna last. He telling him this, man. Look, she look like the type that's gonna run off, bro. Straight up. You ain't listening to him now. I'm seeing that he's out of the picture. I don't even know. For 2 episodes, I seen him. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, I don't see him no more. You know why I don't see him no more? Because I think stupid Sean, he's sick of you because he know you super stupid Sean. He like, man, this dude is super stupid Sean. I know he's saying it in the back of his head. He said, you know what, I ain't gonna be friends with him. I'm gonna let them go ahead and sing because Sean don't want to hear nothing. Nobody got to tell him. He want to go out here and get this prison woman and try to marry her. Bought a car. She done took the car. She done took his credit card. She done took his whole entire life away. It's $50,000 on your head and you don't even care. Sean, you don't even earn decency for me to call you Sean no more. You deserve my respect to call you super stupid Sean. Exactly. Thank you, Gene, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. You know we love you. We all love you. Y'all shout out to Gene for the super chat. Peace and love to you. Thank you. But super stupid Sean, come on now. Like I'm sick of you. I am sick of you. And Destiny deserved to do you this way. Because you just super stupid enough to believe into her being in love with you. It's about time for you to get your credentials together and get yourself together, get your life together, get your teeth together, get your lip together, get your kids together, get your everything together. You need to get your car together, get your credit card together, because you're about to be low on credit. You about to be super low on credit. I don't mean to talk trash about you, super stupid Sean, but damn, man, like, let's just go on to the next thing I want to talk about. I'm going to go into questions. Is Quaylon's relationship with Chi-Town considering cheating? Is it considered cheating? Do y'all consider that cheating? Next question. Does Destiny have a history of using man? Obviously she do. Next question. Would Brittany mother get clean? Would she ever get clean? Now, I got my boy down here, Mr. Plumber, man. They like to call him Mr. Plumber in the building. Right?
What's up?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
I'm good, boy. Quaylon. You ever see when you talk to your grandparents and they be like this? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I see Quaylon is doing. You don't got no friend. I mean, you just met the person. You're talking to the person like this. and you discussing all kind of stuff with the person, like personal stuff, all kind of what really, and to make it worse is a female. I that's just my opinion. A male and a female cannot really be cordial, so cordial like that, or so close like that, or talk so close like that, and then the topic of sex would not come up.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you feel you can confide in her, she feels she can confide in you, and then sometimes emotions take over, stuff happen. Destiny and Sean. I used to watch cartoons and heard about Decepticons, and I thought they were not real up until Destiny popped up. Destiny is what you call a transformer. She's a Decepticon. She's very deceptive. So Sean should have used, because if you saw when the cast came and they knocked on the door, Sean opened the door. Destiny, you ain't got no pants. Destiny. I don't know. You are the correct name for this for him. Super stupid Sean, because
Yes.
I don't know what that man looked like. He go to bed and he just wake up out of his dream and shouting Destiny. Like, you know, something's just wrong with that man. I I don't know if it's the lip. I don't know if it's the teeth. I really don't know what's wrong with that man, but that man needs to go to rehab as well for something. Maybe they'll figure it out when he goes to rehab. And that girl and her mom, what's her name? The one and the
Brittany?
mom,
Are you talking
Brittany.
about Amber? Amber?
No, the one on the drugs.
Oh, Brittany. That's Brittany and her mom.
Right,
Brittany's.
Brittany. Well, her mom, Brittany. I think Brittany can help her mom because Brittany, the way, like she said, she's been there and she knows how to support somebody in that situation. And I think she can do it, but the issue might be her mom. Because most people in those situations, unless they don't want to change, they will not change. And Amber, Amber and her mom, I need to get me a sugar mama like Amber's mom, making that kind of money a week. I need to get me a sugar mom. I must be in the wrong profession for her and her mom to be making that kind of money. But at the same time, I like the fact that she's a manager. She's trying to stay straight. And I think her mom coming out is going to be trouble because I think her mom maybe the influence that she probably don't need around. But that's what I got to say so far for now.
Well, we had a super fan that's down that said every time you come on, DD, they kiss the screen. So you might get you a sugar mama down there. I'm just playing. I'm gonna take you serious. Let me bring up Dessa in Deep Brooklyn. Let's bring up Dessa. I don't know what Dessa at. There go Dessa, y'all. There go Dessa.
What's going on, all my brothers? You too, Deep Brooklyn. You my brother from another mother.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thanks.
We good.
Listen here. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Let's start with Brittany. Bless her. Brittany, you know the song Kenny Rogers, The Gambler? You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away. And you got to know when to run. Brittany's at number 4.
Mm.
She need to run. She cannot help her mom till her mom is ready for help.
Yes.
People like that drag you down. She got to walk away.
That's true.
Now let's talk about, what'd you call him, Gio?
Super
Sean?
Y'all know what? Destiny came in there running the game. She throwed a little bit of something on him that he ain't never had before. I don't know what she did. She was swinging from the ceiling, jumping down off the bedpost, whatever it was. She unlocked him. His nose is wide open.
What you mean unlocked him?
She unlocked him. He didn't even know it was locked up till she unlocked him. I'm trying to tell you. He didn't even know. He said, "Oh, damn, what is that?" I'm just saying. She messed the man up. He out there laid up on the pool. You seen him? She been by there. Come on, people. He's worse than a wuss. He has been, you know what, whooped up one side of the mountain and down the other.
Damn.
He in the valley. He drowning and he don't know how to get out. He ain't calling no police. He ain't gonna have no money. You hear that girl say, here's $50,000. That's all he cares about. And you know what? Somebody needs to slap the taste out of her mouth.
Uh-huh.
Now let's go with 12 years a slave Quay. Okay? That's what I call him. 12 years a slave. And Chevrolet. Okay? She needs to let that boy live some. See, she tried to make out like they was not in a relationship for 2 years. They was pen pals for 2 years. They were phone buddies for 2 years. They were not in a relationship. He knew that. I don't know. How old is she? She too old for this. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think she like 20s in her 30s. Yeah, I think she in her 30s.
She too old for this. She is too old for this. And for her to sit up and look at the camera and her mama in whatever that was she had on, I'm just saying, not the shoes, because she kicked them off outside, okay? But to look at her mama and say, well, I didn't even tell her to call him daddy. Who told the baby to call him daddy? She lying. She's lying.
It ain't gonna come from nowhere.
No, I can't with that. She lying to herself. Now, I don't know what he was doing over there last night with his mom and them talking about. He was right. She held him down. But it was unfair for her to make out like he talked like he had no contact with his family until Corvair came in the picture. Okay? And that's not fair. That's not fair for them. Now, I know them hairlines and stuff, you know, them wigs, whatever. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about them wigs. But at any rate, that's not fair to them. Then we got, who else we got? Oh Lord, let's don't talk about that man. What was his name? With Amber.
Oh, you talking about Vince?
Let's don't even talk about him. He looked like the scary part of, what is that show that comes on? The horror something?
American Horror Story.
He was featured on one of them. He was featured. He looked like the one that's driving down the street in what my daughter calls the murder van. He's driving down the street in the murder van. You know, the white panel van that ain't got no windows, got a mattress in the back with tear stain on it. That's him. He looked like he was driving the murder van. She should have known when she looked at him grinning. She couldn't even force herself to have sex with him, not one time. You know what? That's pitiful. Even Destiny and Lindsay got with Lip Man, because my daughter calls him Squidward from SpongeBob. Even she could sleep with Squidward one time, and Destiny with Sean a couple of times, but she just looked at him and she just said, I just can't. I just can't. But she's another one. She need to walk away from Mom. I'm glad you out of jail and I love you, but go on, because I'm on 20-year probation. If I look in the wrong direction, no, I'm not going back. Bye. Call me up on the phone. Don't come by here no more. I don't want to see you. Because see, you up to your old tricks. And that's pitiful. Did we even see oh, Lord have mercy. Sister Sarah from around the block. Lord Jesus, help me somebody. First of all, she is not, I repeat, she is not Michael's mama. So why is she over there trying to make sure he gets to court? I don't get it. And why is my brother in there frying up that bacon that ain't done? Why my brother sitting around grinning, acting like he don't know what's going on? And she's kissing him. Malcolm, what is wrong with him?
You want some bacon, honey?
But
He's like, baby, you want some bacon before you leave?
That bacon wouldn't have been ready by the time she came back from court. I don't know what he had the burner on. It would have still been raw. And she looked at him, no, I'm not hungry. I know you wasn't. You didn't want no raw pig. Stop. But why is she worrying about whether Michael got there? And then she calls him up when she gets back. I can't with her. And whatever he does to her, she deserves.
Yeah, it's true.
And
It's
we don't
true.
even talk about the other crew, the girl with the lips and the butt sticking out, and
Uh,
Oh, and the twins passed
right,
away.
Lacey
Lacey,
and Shan.
Lacey,
Yeah.
Lacey,
Shane.
and
Yeah,
Shane.
Shane. I'm sorry, Shan. But
Just bless him. Just bless him. He think he got a real wife. What he's got is a blow up doll, and the blow up doll is gonna be there when Jean comes around the corner, and she's sitting there looking crazy,
did you
and
see
she
how
be
John
like,
got out of prison smirking?
he know the deal. Everybody know the deal except Shane. Bless him. Bless him. He just don't know. He got himself. I told you he's got himself a blow up doll. You know them kind you see in the PORN stores.
Yeah.
You know, just got the holes in appropriate places. That's her. That's what she looked like.
The blow up dog.
Blow up doll. She's the blow up doll. And John's gonna come and just let the air out so it can float on over there to his place. That's what's gonna happen. And Shane gonna be standing around looking crazy. Bless him. I just hate him. I bless him. I bless him. That's all I can say for him. Yes.
Remind me to never let you see me do anything wrong. Remind me. I need to put that down, a note to myself on my phone. Never let Dessa see me do anything wrong, because you boy,
listen, I will call you. Listen, I'm not for the foolishness. I can't be foolish. I cannot be foolish. I have to tell the truth. That's why I couldn't help. Gio, I commend all of y'all that has YouTube things. Because if I got on there talking about these crazy people, I would act too crazy. They would have me off in 15 minutes. Because they wouldn't like when I got to. I'm not for the foolishness. It's a bunch of foolishness. Somebody needs to tell Sarah and Chevrolet, look, go take several seats over there. Go take. I done called her Chevrolet, Corvette. Okay.
Chevy Chevelle, 1932.
Come on, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
The homie though, Chevelle cool people, man. Come on.
Listen, she should have not had her mama shouldn't have named her Chevelle, and I wouldn't be calling her Chevrolet. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say they need to go on over there on the sidelines and take several seats and just sit down. You know how them people were sitting in the back in Beetlejuice? You know, the dead people. They need to go and take a seat over there beside of them. Go on over there and sit down and wait till they call your name. They got your number over there somewhere. Go sit down. Sit down somewhere. We just not gonna talk no more. Yeah. I'm done. I'm ready to listen.
All right, Brooklyn, what you think, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
I think Dessa got a whole lot to say.
I've been holding this in for weeks because I could not get on the live.
Oh, gee.
My God.
Yeah, where y'all at? So I know the time difference.
I'm on the West Coast.
West Coast.
Okay, so yeah. See, I'm on the East Coast, so a lot of times when you do your lives, I don't get to. I'm old. I have to go to bed early. I'm in there with the chickens.
Yeah.
Got to get my beauty rest so I can get me a young thing and get on Love After Lock. No, I ain't going on Love 90 Day or something. And just so you know, I got to false up a plate, so I'm in the market. I'm just saying.
Look, we got something called a rent-a-ras. We got a rent-a-ras in the Caribbean. You want me to get you one? You can rent him for the show, and then you know.
Hey, well, Brittany did, so I might as well do it. Oh, I can't take no wussy man now. I need a man's man. I don't want no wussy man.
Yeah,
man got to be the man.
Yep. Yeah. D Brooklyn, what you got to say, my brother, about the show?
All right, Sean. Whole lot of The whole can's open. Cat's out the bag, the can, everything. Can of worms out, everything. This woman, Destiny or whatever, she got to go. She already gone, but that's beside the point. She got what she deserved. And,
Not yet.
oh, yeah, she kind of did.
Well,
She
yeah.
clink, but in real time. But
Say clink, clink.
yeah.
I like that. Wait, and by the way, D, and Sean sitting outside the jail. Oh, wonder when she gonna get out. Wonder when she gonna get out. She
$100
still got
a
my
week on her
credit
books.
card. She still got my credit card.
But wait,
This,
but
this
can
fool,
you?
he got Boo Boo the Fool on his chest. Boo Boo on his forehead, the Fool on his chest, tattoo. It's stamped. Boom, return to sender. Get on with yourself.
But one question: when you use a credit card, don't it show or debit card? Don't it show what state or
It shows where you used it.
So why don't
Where you used it, how much
you
was.
use that method to try and get to know where she is if every time she uses it?
Wait a minute. Let me go to
It
Geo.
don't show the exact location. It just shows the store that you was at.
Cause it shows the state and everything.
Yeah.
It shows the state and everything. But the reason he ain't doing it is, let's go back to Geo. Geo, what you say you call him now?
Super stupid.
That's why, D. That's the reason.
Retarded.
Because he just can't stand up. I can't put her in jail.
The Fool.
There you go.
But I'm kind of glad. I was tired of the Scott and Lindsay thing. I'm glad they wasn't really on. The Lacey and whatchamacallit,
Shane.
which one she with now? You know what I mean?
It depends on what time of day it is.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
She was Shane.
Dude came in the backyard. Dude came in the backyard. Is like, hey, let me know if he come back. And they showing the little snippets and all of the jail and the magistrate office and everything. You know he's getting out right then and there. He was like, "Oh, I'll dust him off for real." That was his exact words.
Who you think would win in a fight between Shane and Jean?
I don't care.
Oh, come on. I just want to see a fight. Who gonna win?
I think they both gonna knock each other out. I think they both gonna knock each other out. Like,
they gonna both look like Nate Robinson.
I put my money on Shane.
Oh, because he bulked up since last season, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He getting ready for Jean. I'm gonna have to knock this fool out.
Well, he got something to fight for now.
And accidentally hit Lacey in the process. You know, when I draw back. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't know you was back there.
Let me bring up Miss Nabia.
You rushed me today. I just got in. Hi, you're right.
Hi, Miss Nabia.
Hi, Miss Dessa. Good evening. You okay?
Hold on. I want to just say, who gonna be Nate Robinson in the fight? I'm sorry, Nate, but I have to say it.
Who's gonna what? Sorry.
Nate Robinson, the guy that got knocked out.
Okay. You guys all right? Desta, you went in hard tonight, I must say. That was really entertaining.
I can't stand them people. They worked all my last nerves, and I ain't got but one.
That was hilarious.
I just got one good nerve left, and they just danced all up and down that one nerve.
If I ever have to go to court, Dessa, you on my list to call to defend me. I'm telling you.
Right?
You're on my list.
I'll be there.
So who are we discussing at the moment? All of them? I mean, Michael. I mean,
oh Lord.
I don't know what to say about Michael. Michael is just a fool. How do you allow? Yes. How do you allow yourself to miss that date? I don't want to hear no more, my pretty girl. I need to go see my pretty girl. Shut up, Michael. I don't want to hear nothing about your daughters. I don't even want you acknowledging them again. Like, just let them be and let their mom raise them. And Sarah needs to stop looking for Michael, because it just like
that right there, that part.
She seems like she was hoping he would come, just so he still is in touch with her. It's just, I don't know. She can't seem to just raise her children over there and leave him to do what he's doing, whether he turns up or not, you know, whether he comes to see your children. Just raise them as if you already know he's not going to be there, because that's exactly what the situation is. You can't allow yourself to keep telling these children, oh, daddy's going to come and see you, or daddy this and daddy that, and constantly daddy's not doing it. You have to cut that dead sometimes, because it can't be healthy for the children. I just think she's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Michael is living, actually. Did we ever see a home besides sitting on the front porch of his mom's house? We've never seen a property.
I think he be moving hotel to motel to motel to girl house, you know.
Yeah, and like she said, how many girls did it take for you to get this room that time? Did you catch that when Sarah said you probably had 3 girls pay for the room?
And it really wasn't any of her business. She needed to just shut up. It was not her business. If you done with Michael, be done with Michael. Even if it was 75 of them up there piled on the bed, and you had to dig up in there like coats at a party to get to him, it ain't her business. I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You're right. I just think she's still stuck on Michael. I don't know what for, but I don't think he's got much to offer you. What, like Sarah, what is it that you want from Michael? Because all he is like dead weight. He's just company in your house. I don't see him helping you with the kids. I don't see him doing anything for you. So what is it that she even loves about him? Like a man that can't turn up for his children. Look, there's something to love about a man if he has a passion for his kids, regardless if you're not with him. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're not with the man and he still looks after his kids, that's at least something as the ex-husband, wife or ex-girlfriend, for you to feel like I can still respect and care for this man because he turns up for his kids. But it's like, what is there about you? There's nothing about Michael as a human being to say he's a decent person, because you can't even do nothing for your children. That's how I see it. So these women that actually want to turn up with him in a hotel room, or should I say motel room, I mean, it's disgusting. I know you like watch the show. How are you still looking for Michael? Don't look for Michael.
He's a different type of plumber. He's a different type of plumber.
Nah, I don't care how good the sex may be. It's 2 minutes and it's all over. So,
oh no, not the 2 minutes. I can't stand it. Not the 2 minutes. I can't do the 2 minutes. Listen, I don't even want to have to wash up for 2 minutes. Come on now. We got to do more than 2 minutes.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I think Dee Dee had an answer to your question, Miss Nabil. Why did you keep going after Michael?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to tell her, ask the Brooklyn, he might know.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
The Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn. We looking to you. We sitting at your feet.
All right.
Uh-oh. This is going to be...
She's using Malcolm to make him jealous. She got him like 12 days a slave in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Give me my bacon.
12 years.
That's how she be.
Shit. The man been a plumber for 12 years of his life, so I guess.
We're not talking Quaylon. We're talking...
No, I know, I'm saying...
But listen, if 12 years a slave is a good plumber, I'm going to have to look at him side-eye. Wait, I'm going to have to take my glasses off and take a look at him. You did what? Wait, explain it to me, Lucy, because I want to know why you a good plumber. You've been 12 years a slave. Come on now. At last I checked, it wasn't a co-ed prison. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, she's speaking like a blobby now.
Listen, I just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't want to know. Don't ask me.
I agree with you.
What's up, Gata 2? How you doing? Peace and love.
Hi, Gio. Hi, Dee.
Hi.
That's Brooklyn and Miss Nabil here.
Hiya. Oh, Oh no, she didn't leave me out. I am offended.
I said Dexter. Hi, Dexter. I said it. I cannot leave because you have
Hey, precious.
you've got me hollering over here and laughing because everything you're saying is the truth. I think you just said everything and mic dropped, so the rest of us are just like trying to gather ourselves.
Oh, let's
So-
ask y'all a question. How many of you all would be willing to make a plum tea, low down, stupid fool out of yourself to be on one of these shows? How many? Raise your hand.
No.
I'll pass.
You need to come up here. Laughing in the
I
background.
was just singing that when y'all was talking about 2 minutes. I was thinking about that Missy Elliott song that break me up, don't show me what you got.
Yeah.
I don't want.
It's a 1 minute man though, not 2.
Y'all are crazy.
Thanks for the
Sometimes I guess.
So my connection is a bit off. It's a bit on and off. So let me just put my thoughts through and hope it will stick.
Yes.
Yeah. So, for what's his name? The Sean?
Yeah.
What did you call him?
Super stupid Sean.
Super stupid Sean. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with him though. Like if what does he need to be told? Does he need a choir to come sing for him? Like, does he need an a cappella group to come and tell him, like, dude, you've been catfished, and this lady has your car and your credit card and everything. By the time you get them receipts, it's gonna be balanced at negative something. Is that what he needs?
He needs Pentatonic to come in there and sing it to him.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, we can
Yeah.
hire them. We can hire them, and they can go and sing for him. Like every day in the morning when he wakes up, he gets a dose. At lunchtime, another dose. Then in the evening, the last dose of the day.
Look, get the
You know?
tour. Get the tour. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob
Everybody living on land. Super stupid Sean is living under the water, so his brain is full of water. I don't know.
But though I'm wondering, what does Destiny have? What does she keep giving this man? Because
I tell you.
That's
What did I tell you? She was on a springboard
Yeah.
diving off the bed on top of him. She blowed him completely out. I mean, just like a diving board out in a pool. She was jumping off of it. He said, "I'm ready, baby."
I can believe that because
Now,
Sean
He messed him up.
she must be
hypnotized.
like a gymnast or something. Because it doesn't it's not ordinary. It has to be something extraordinary in the sauce.
Where did Destiny came from? Prison. So Destiny must have learned a lot of tricks in prison.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Sean ain't been getting booty, no nothing. He probably did 3 girls in his entire life.
With Kelly being one
the only way
of
you're
them.
gonna get sprung like that.
Yeah.
Only way.
Yeah, and remember Kelly said he
45
cheated
years
on her,
acting like you sprung at 16.
you can
Get
tell
on
he
with
hasn't had
yourself.
much experience.
Can I ask questions now?
Ask a
Yeah.
question.
Okay. What do y'all think about Chi-Town and Quaylon? Their relationship, is it considered cheating?
I was going to ask that too. Now, what I want to ask you is, do you really think he cheated?
I think it was emotional cheating. I think she caught him connecting with other women, and I think a lot of women would class that as cheating because obviously she wants him to just be talking to her and stuff and telling her things about his life and not talking to other women about it. So I think that's where the issue lies. I don't think he necessarily actually slept with somebody, but then from the text they showed us, they can edit it. They can edit it in a way that it seems like he's cheated because it had all the emojis, didn't it?
Emojis, yes, I know.
Yeah. So I don't know how they.
But Miss Nabir, like women are emotional beings.
Of course.
If you physically cheat on a woman, she would easily forgive you. But emotionally cheat on her, she feels there's more to it.
Quaylon, look, Quaylon
I'm
has
glad you
no
think so.
Quaylon has no business doing that. No business.
Talking to somebody,
don't have
yeah,
an excuse.
exactly.
You don't have a reason. You don't have nothing. You're not supposed to be doing that, period. You're supposed
No,
to confide in your woman or your mom,
thank
a
you.
family
Yeah.
member.
Especially
Not
how you
somebody.
had time to confide in her when you were in jail. What's changed now? You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I think
understand?
that was unfair on his
But
behalf.
What changed the time? That's it.
this is what I'm
Not the
thinking.
mind.
This is what I'm thinking. Like he's feeling suffocated in that relationship because
Yeah.
he's being pressured into doing one thing and one thing only in that relationship. Get
Yeah.
married, settle down and everything. So I think he's looking for an out from the relationship, and he's find another person who's ready and willing to take it at his own pace.
Yeah.
So I feel he's just trying to get an out of the thing. And what did you call her, Miss Dessa?
12 years a slave.
So there's a slip.
12 years a slave. But
No, Chevelle. I think she needs
you mean
to.
Corvair Chevrolet?
Correct. Yeah. Or Chevrolet. I don't know what she said.
Yeah, she needs to get herself someone who's also in the same mind space. Because you cannot force a human being to settle down and marry you if they're not ready to do it.
No, and play daddy to
And
a
that's
whole child.
exactly what she's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Making that daughter. There's no way that doesn't come out of the blue. Everything. Okay, that's
Right.
a kid behaves because from learning. It's a learned behavior.
Yeah, and you can introduce a man to your daughter as that's mommy's friend. Where does daddy even come into it? That quick?
That's the
You
thing.
get what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
it was too fast. Like
Way
the
too fast.
whole thing, like how do you call someone daddy? Like it's very weird. You skipped using his name, skipped saying mommy's friend, skipped saying uncle. You skipped into daddy. That's too fast.
Yeah. And the man hasn't even married you yet. How is he even worthy of her calling him dad? The man ain't even your husband yet. So to me, that's already confusing, as in showing your daughter what standard you hold yourself as a woman, regardless. I will always have that opinion about Chevelle. She comes across like an idiot, really. She doesn't come across well at all, especially raising a young black girl. She doesn't come well across.
She smells of desperation.
Yes.
That's what she is. And the other thing is, why would you take a daughter that age to the prison to see a man that you met on dateainmate.com? Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing, she should have never introduced them. But probably what she did was she sat down and told that girl, I'm with him. We plan a lot. Wouldn't you like for him to be your daddy?
Yeah.
That's what she said. And Dee Dee, I agree with you. He was wrong 150% for having that talk.
Yeah.
He could have found somebody else to talk to. However, let me just say this, and I'm not excusing it, but you can't talk to Chevrolet. As much as he tried to talk to her, she won't let you talk to her. She needs to slow down, back up, rewind, and slow her roll.
Yeah, but that's why he. How many females he got in his family? He have his sisters. He could have confided. Maybe he don't want to confide in his sisters, but he could have found an aunt, his mom, somebody, another female, except from somebody you met. Like,
well, he needs a good buddy. He needs to find him a buddy. Because here's the reason I say not the family, because they already don't like Corvair. They don't like Corvair. They already don't like her. So you know what? That's just like in a relationship. If you married, you can't go to mom and them and tell them bad stuff about your husband.
No, because you're
mad at him
the next day.
I love you, so you know we're gonna get through it. Mama and them, I know because I've been through it. Mama and them is still mad. There's some of my children's and I just be looking at them, rolling my eyes. Don't even come sit on my couch. Bye. Why are you in my house? Girl, I don't like you.
We're on the last 2 minutes, and I want to ask the next question.
Ask the next question, Gio.
The next question is.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Is it gonna be about 12 years a slave and Corvette?
No, it's gonna be.
okay.
It's gonna be about Super Shine and Destiny. Does Destiny have a history of using man?
Damn right.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
How many men she engaged to?
3.
3.
3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You,
But
you
here's
done
the
with
thing. She already
Sorry,
said.
what did you say then? What did you say then, Didi?
No, when you had a look at the show, you saw she was engaged to more than one guy. Like it was Sean, some of the dude.
Oh yeah. Sean was number 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. He was number 4, I believe.
Yeah, he's number
Oh, is
4, I
it?
think. Yeah. So
All these fake Facebook pages. I mean, Sean, if you really had a bit of a brain cell up there, you would have looked into that long time ago, first of all. Why are you only just looking into her Facebook? And like you said, where did Hector go? I think Hector's had enough of Sean, you know. He doesn't want to even be on camera with him anymore. You know what I mean?
Look, the stupid is falling off on me. Let me brush it off and keep moving. I just ain't with that.
It was like, I'll take a job at the office.
I don't think he wants to be. He doesn't want to be associated with that no more. I don't.
That's like COVID. He said, "Wait a minute, I need to put my mask on. I got to get off camera."
And I think you don't even need like to become a super sleuth or Inspector Gadget to figure out that lady is just on the come up and trying to figure out how she's going to get her next paycheck and whatnot, because it doesn't even take 2 minutes for you to get onto Facebook when you're trying to figure out who am I getting with. Whether they're in prison or they've been out here walking around. Doesn't take 2 minutes. And I'm wondering how it took that long until the friend is like, have you ever checked her Facebook? Have you ever checked the sister's Facebook? Yeah. Like, that's the first thing you do.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't even know why he bothered filming with the African brother there. I don't even know why you bothered to come on camera with him, because that was not good.
That dude was so tired.
Oh my God. It was like, really?
D, what you got to say, D Brooklyn?
Hey, I got a question for all of y'all. This man was leaning on the car, whatever, and saying, I don't know this woman at all. The name, this is the thing. Hold on. It gets better.
That's true.
Wait, give us a minute to laugh about that, D.
I'm not even started yet. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
This man said she had a different last name. Fool, you didn't look at the court paperwork when she got out? You don't know who you're visiting? You got to provide a name. Get on with yourself with this madness.
But wait a minute, D. Brooklyn. He did not visit her. He didn't even know what she really looked like until the day she got out, remember? Because he said all he had seen was a picture. He had never visited her in person in jail.
You know where she at. You know her name. You look her up. You could find out any inmate information.
Yes, you could. And you got 6 kids to protect. You know what I mean? Why didn't you do your research? I don't get it.
In growing up in our times, remember, like I said, remember that cartoon Transformers?
Yep.
And they had Decepticons. Destiny is a very, very good Decepticon. So then,
more than me.
Yeah, I really thought Transformers were not real. I thought they were not real until I saw Destiny, boy.
Say that's a real life Transformer. Decepticon.
She's a Decepticon.
Have you noticed though how Destiny can't seem to even look you straight in the eye? Her eyes are here, there, everywhere when she talks, and like when she's trying to express herself.
She's looking everywhere else but at you. And I'm wondering, even from the first day they met, if I was Sean, I would have gone back like, hold up. I would have called up everyone I know or I think would know her. I would have tried to do my investigations and stuff, and I would have come back to her and I'm like, okay, so I have seen you've been engaged before. What happened to these people? Are they dead? Are they alive? What do I need to know?
Yeah.
No, Miss LaBear, here she goes. She was like,
That's
he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because she's a liar and the truth is not in her. Satan was reaching up through the ground trying to snatch her ass down to hell. She looking for his hands. That's what her problem was. But let me tell you about Miss Destiny. He didn't have to check no Facebook to find out what she was about. She told him day one, give me money, give me a card. She called him up. Wait a minute. That ain't enough to buy what I want to get. They went to the gambling. Would you give me some more money? What did you supposed to keep it going in the machine? She ain't never lied about who she was. But what bothers me is she keeps telling her sister and the camera like we believe her. Well, I just can't be over there because he's just a lie. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You know what? You're right. I thought that was a pathetic excuse because you just don't want to be over there full stop. You use the man from day one. Stop telling your sister, oh, he's a liar. I can't be with him. He lies about everything. Don't do you. You're a full-on lesbian and you're there lying to the man. So, hello.
But also, the sister is kind of weird. I think the sister is gonna try and weave her way into Sean's life because she's gonna be like, oh, don't worry about my sister. My sister is just playing with you, but I'm here. I can cool your soul. I can calm everything. I can be jumping up and down for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna be like John's girlfriend, wife thing. That girl, that sister. Yeah, you need to go on to the jailhouse. I'll take care of John while you go on. She comes from a family of fools. Go ahead.
The next question. Will Brittany's mother get clean? This is the last question.
No.
Only if she wants to.
No.
I think she's the one who has to make the choice that she wants to get clean.
I don't even think Brittany can afford to put her through all that rehab she's going to need. It's not going to take just one time. She's going to go there and then she's going to abscond and go and get more drugs. And then she's going to have to go back to rehab again. Brittany ain't got time for that. No money. I feel like it's very unfair on Brittany. You know, sometimes, even if it's your own family member, if it's not good for you, you need to cut that off. Brittany's got her own children to think about and her own husband who's gambling behind her back, and you know what I mean. Like,
I felt her pain and I felt sorry for her when she said, "I don't know how to do it. Like, tell me, what am I supposed to do? Help me through this process." I felt that for her. Like she had got into a moment of realization, but then you can get only a light bulb for that second, and then the next minute you're trying to. Yes, Gio?
Now I'm dropping the Brooklyn. What's up, Blavy? We got a Blavy in the building.
Hi, Blavy.
It's froze on me. Let me just
One question. Did you talk about the Charlie's Angels crew and how they're getting back together to go to prison? Puppy and other
You know what? I can't stand the Blavy.
They sitting there plotting and scheming. They just need to add Destiny in it.
But Destiny's holding them aside. That's what's going on.
The new Transformers, the four of them.
Yeah, Destiny is. Get the names together, D.
And the mom looked like she was just coming back out to start up some shit. Because you remember when she was talking to her and she's looking at her like, are you sure you don't want to talk to that man? Because we need some money.
Oh God, no! The mom is a full-on criminal. Honestly, the mom is like already thinking about what can we do next to make money. The mom is problem. And actually, can I say, Amber looks really good, doesn't she?
And the way she kept on asking, like, how does it feel for you to get a paycheck and used to have like lots of money? How does it feel? And then she had this sly smile up on her face, and I'm like, oh my God, this woman is gonna get Amber into some problem.
Okay, Gio, I'm gonna raise my hand. Wait, no, what? Let me just say this about Brittany. I feel sorry for Brittany because you know what she's doing? She's not saving her mom. She's reliving. She's doing what she wishes her mom had done for her when she was in that situation. She's in essence trying to save herself again by saving her mom. Unfortunately, trying to save her mom where she is now is going to cause Brittany to drown. And she can't carry the weight of that hurt and it's anger too. She can't take that home with her to her husband and her children every day. She's gonna have to let her mom go until she's ready. But it's a losing battle because she can't resave herself.
It's like she's still that kid that was longing for her mom. She always says this, and you know, people don't realize how it affects your kids, how you raise them. Like, look at her, she's a grown-ass woman with her own kids, but when you really look at her, in her heart, she's still crying like a little kid for her mom. You know what I mean? So let's just bear that in mind as people. I'm sure we're all parents, grandparents, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not nice. It's sad, really.
I gotta say one thing, right? Brittany and her mom, there's a saying, who feels it knows it, right?
Yeah.
Brittany and her mom been through a lot. You understand? The two of them together been through a lot. So with Destine Miss Nabia, I understand why she doesn't want to give up on her mother. Trust me, I understand. Because who feels it knows it. They know what they've been through. They know where they're at. They know where they're at today. So she would not give up on them. She would not leave her mother and go because she was with her mother when she was younger. All the stuff she went through, like Gio said, you can't mention it on here. But I fully understand why she's not giving up on her mother. I wouldn't give up. For me, I wouldn't give up on my mother neither. No matter if I go broke, I still wouldn't, because you still have to make sure you try and be there for them. They might do crazy stuff, but then it would be really hard to just give up on them. That's all I got to say about it.
Right.
It's really hard.
I get that, but it just comes. She can't pour herself when she decided to get straight into her mom. See, that had to come from inside of her when she got straight.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to have to come from her mom. And for some reason, I think she thinks if she can talk to her mom's not listening. She can't hear her because the drugs are talking in her ear. She's ready for the next fix or whatever it is she's taking. She can't hear Brittany right now. And so Brittany is beating a dead horse. And she's going to destroy herself trying to help mom. I'm not saying just totally give up, but there comes a time when you have to back away.
I agree. I mean, self-care is all I'm saying. Brittany needs to worry about her self-care and her well-being, because at the end of the day, she's got kids that need her. So the stress and everything alone, it can't be good. The way she said, I will leave my kids to come and run to you. I mean, she can do that.
Speaking of drugs, I got to go get me some.
And can we just be messy again with Quaylon? What was with his mother's hair, and what is with the?
Oh God, I didn't want to say anything. Somebody called her Little Richard last week, but this was worse. This was worse.
We got to talk about that struggle plate. Was Dre and Michelle cooking for them? I was looking at the food. I was like, no.
What is that? Would you even put that together? Pasta and whole heap of different things. It was just, I don't know. Quaylon was trying to pick up the pasta, but he's sticking stuff in the. Yeah, it was a mess.
That was spaghetti with no sauce on it. Spaghetti with no sauce. Spaghetti with no sauce, people. You don't do that. Spaghetti with no sauce. And it was dry. Dry spaghetti. It was sticky. Okay? But I can't with that. I'm just saying.
Disrespect. Y'all got any last words before I let y'all down? Y'all can stay in the background too if y'all want to.
No, bye.
Bye. I stay in the background.
That was hilarious. That's
last words y'all would like to say.
Quaylon, where do you buy your clothes? Like, Quaylon's clothes are different, or is it just me?
No, it's not just you.
Didi, I see you laughing. Would you wear that?
Hell no.
You see what I mean? Oh God.
I know it's their culture, but certain things they wear, I won't put that on.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's gone back in time from when he went to jail. But I don't want to.
You know what those clothes look like when you give a kid a crayon and yeah.
So that blue and white jeans supposed to be white, were they?
Act like y'all didn't wear cross colors back in the day.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Back in the day, though, I thought Chevelle bought him a whole new wardrobe, like 2020 style.
Now you know Chevette didn't let him take them clothes with him. You must be joking. Chevette said, "Put them back."
Right. Yeah, I think he's stuck in a time bomb.
That's a little bitty car, like that big.
Right. Okay, my final word. What has happened to Quaylon, 12 Years a Slave? Okay, Cause he was a nice looking, clean cut young man when he came out of prison. Now he got whatever that stuff is in his mouth. And he's looking crazy.
He's
And
looking
he's talking thuggish. And who is he hanging out with? D, Gio? Who the boy hanging out with?
We don't know.
I'm going to find out. Because he's hanging out with some bad company.
He must be hanging out. He must be hanging out. He must be hanging out with Smokey the Bear. I don't know. In the forest.
Yeah.
We were hanging around that type years ago. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He looks bad. He doesn't look nice and clean cut anymore. He looks like a thug now.
Yeah, he's gone dark. He's gone skinny.
He has.
Yeah.
He has. He really looks 12 years a slave now.
He looked more decent when he came out of jail. For sure.
I'm serious. He really looked like he'd been 12 years a slave now. Maybe that's what Chevrolet did to him. I don't know.
Well, the way she's jumping up on him, she sucked him dry. That's what I
know. Y'all know that horror movie where they start sucking on him and all you got is a skeleton?
Someone answer your question. He's hanging out with Lil Wayne. Nana said that.
Where is Nana? That is hilarious.
Oh, okay. Gio, we're gonna leave you alone.
Good. You can wait in the background if you want to, Dessa.
Okay, wait, what do I need to do? Y'all know I don't know how to work this thing.
Don't do nothing.
You just stay where you are.
I'll drop you down.
Just go now.
Just stay where you are.
Okay. Now, I don't even know how to go on mute.
We see that.
Shut up, D. Brooklyn. Listen, the only reason I know how to get on Instagram is Gio had to come out and do me a step by step. He said, "No, not that, Miss Destine. Do this over here." Y'all know I'm old.
All right, we're gonna let you down. Just stay in the background. Don't click nothing. Just stay back though.
See, you know how to give me some instructions. I can do that. Love all of y'all. See you later.
Thank you for the $10 super chat, Michelle. I appreciate you a lot. Anybody else get any last words they'd like to say before I let y'all in the background?
Well, my last word.
I think sorry, D. Brooklyn. I think that Quaylon needs to get rid of his lawnmower in the mouth. Try to sort out his crayon clothes, and then maybe we can start talking about him in another light. And Corvette needs to get her life together and hook up with someone who wants to be on that lane. That's all I can say.
I ain't got it to her. I'm gonna see you in the background in a minute. Who next?
I'll go next.
I'll go on D. Brooklyn.
All right. I don't even know what to call her because Chevelle. There you go. I got it right this time. I couldn't remember her name because I'm hearing Corvette and all this other every make and model of Chevy. Let's call it Trailblazer. Anyway, Chevelle got a certain mentality where she needs to find somebody on the same level as her, not somebody coming out of prison, 12 years a slave. It's not going to work. It's just not. It may work, not in the way she's going about it. It feels like everything's forced. I can really give two whatever about Shane, John, Lacey, plastic blow up doll looking at. Anyway, I don't care about them. I really don't. Who else? Sarah and Michael. Michael needs to grow the hell up and act like a damn adult. Period. So on that note, that's it.
All right, D. Brooke, I'm gonna see you in the background, my brother. Stay back though. Thank you, Cameron, for the super chat. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. I mean, Carmen, I'm tripping, but thank you for that. But Miss Nabia, what's your last words? You can stay in the background too.
I think I said it all, to be honest. Last words. Destiny needs to just get locked up, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my last word.
Mr. Beer, you have a date? Do you have a date? You look so extravagant
No,
tonight.
I'm in out today. I don't have a date. Sorry. Now you're putting me on the spot. Stop it.
I'm just in your business. That's all.
No. This is just the usual Saturday.
Well,
you know.
you look really nice. You look extra. You look
thank you.
extra.
Thank
You
you.
look extra today.
What
Thank
Didi
you.
really trying to say is, do you got a man? That's what he really trying to say.
No, I do not. No,
This
single,
guy.
independent, nah, single. I'm single.
This
Are you
guy.
married, by the way?
Huh?
Are you single?
That's nobody's business.
And now I put you on the spot.
No, I never asked you, are you single? All I said is you look a little extra, so you look extravagant. I was just giving you a compliment.
I just thought I'd give you an answer regardless if you're wondering. So, right?
I don't want to know that. That's all
You know
right.
what, Dion? You know what? Cut it now. Cut the life now. Come on.
Ooh, let me stop.
You're in so much trouble. I swear. I cannot.
Shut. I'm just playing. But I'm gonna see you in the background real quick. Just stay back there for me.
Thanks. See you later.
All right, yep. Didi, what you gotta say, my brother?
Yeah, my last words is just stay away from people. My last words is don't confide in any friends that hang out with Lil Wayne, because that's what, like this said, like Nana said, that's what Quaylon looks like. You confide in the wrong people, and just stay away from Decepticons. That's all I gotta say. Yes. That's it for me.
There y'all have it. You hear me and your boy, my co-host Didi was here today. If y'all ain't followed us yet, Didi, shout your Instagram out before we get up out of here.
My name on screen, EVE007 on Instagram.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna catch me today.
Y'all go follow him on Instagram, and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at geo_said_it. Sub to the channel, hit the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Also, keep the comments going down in the bottom of the comments. You know how it goes. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. I don't care what you hit. Hit something on here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no clickbait. But peace and love and God bless. We up out.